So this event could be like a deja vu, something already happened, we know what it is, and now we're creating, but when we're creating it now, we're not making the same mistakes. The solar eclipse is actually positive because it's raising the vibration of the frequency and also the collective consciousness, your cells, your DNA. And if you are on the level of that magnetic and gravitational field, is pulling you through the structure. So the whole thing is positive for the planet. New stuff will be emerging. You have the platonic plates shifting easily. You're going to have shifts of different platforms of the air. They talk about algae that is going to come up a lot in the ocean to eat the pollution. Different species will come up. All this is positive. But because it's an energetic acceleration that is coming directly from consciousness itself, is shooting that frequency into its own platform. The same energy, somebody can harvest it to do their negative agenda. Little did they know that since they're all part of consciousness, under the vibration of consciousness, consciousness will not allow them to do. So literally they said to me, it's gonna blast in their eyes. So all that is actually bringing this into dark to light. And when you see what the dark is, then you can choose to shift it to the light. But because now we move into the next level, consciousness is naturally accelerating everything. That means when you shoot that frequency within the field of consciousness, your DNA, we're talking original DNA, whoever preserved the original DNA, we are incredibly powerful because we are created from, from different extraterrestrial races. We are actually holding the genetic code for a lot of stuff. So we have a lot of abilities that being dumbed down by food, water, through centuries, lies, and they end up shooting into our hologram, the reverse idea of how creation works, what is the reality. So you actually believing in a mirror image and you gave your power away, you're still creating, but you're creating based on the mirror image frequency. And somebody is controlling you. In the meantime, they're harvesting your energetic force because this consciousness, these negative extraterrestrials that were involved, they cannot hold the proper body because they don't have that codon and that energetic field that they're holding through the heart to mimic that consciousness itself, even when they were created. And remember, we were talking about the simultaneously running timelines. What is negative, what is positive, what is this happening. This is still running, by the way. In consciousness, everything of the parallel realities exists at the same time. Well, if it exists at the same time, that means we already made it. We're already with the parallel reality that is above the structures and is actually where we have basically the extraterrestrial existence. So here in the planet Earth, everything, for example, here becomes negative. You want to move to the next level, you have a contact, but because everything exists at the same time and you already made it, you already exist in the extraterrestrial platforms. Remember the negative, realize what's happening in the past, connected with the positive, went back into a timeline to collect DNA. So now we're creating another version of this and another version of this. So we're repeating and creating a brand new reality. But where are we repeating this from? We're repeating this from the future, which is now in a parallel reality from quantum understanding. But actually, we're coming from the future to create a new version timeline during ascension structure in order for us to move and create completely different parallel reality that moves in a positive. So this event could be like a deja vu, something already happened, we know what it is, and now we're creating, but when we're creating it now, we're not making the same mistakes because we already know what happened in the past, in the now. Remember, past and now is present time. So right now, we are seeing this summit of the battle of the end time when we are moving into this position. So consciousness for itself is activating everything, accelerating everything. The negative is accelerating because they want to sit in their timeline because they don't know anything else. And in the meantime, the extraterrestrials is connecting to platforms with us so they can help in a process. So now we can create another parallel reality by choosing in a positive. It's incredible battle, right? But understand that what we create that already happened, and now we came back to fix it. So you're fixing it now from the extraterrestrial problems that a lot of us are sitting in. Remember the Avatar movie? This is exactly what is happening. Hyperspace hologram. And that when you're sitting in a pods and you basically being helped to recreate another reality because we have to fix it.